All right, it is 5 o'clock. The Finance and Personnel Committee is called to order. Welcome to the first meeting of the 25-26 session. We'll begin with the roll. Alder Lefebvre.
Here.
Alder Decker.
Here.
Alder Perella.
Here.
Alder Close.
Here.
Mitchell is here. We have a full 5 out of 5. Will you all please join me in the pledge?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, it is the first meeting of the session, but I see a lot of familiar faces in the room, so as per usual, barring objection from committee, we will jump over introductions. Seeing no objection, we'll move on to approval of the minutes from the April 7th meeting. Is there any discussion on those minutes? If not, we'd be looking for a motion to approve.
I make a motion to approve.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second for approval. Seeing no discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Chair votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion passes. Minutes are approved. Takes us into item 6, which is resolution number 198 of 2425. Resolution authorizing the appropriate city officials to execute a memorandum of understanding with Powerboat P1 USA LLC regarding the terms and understanding between the parties with regard to the 2025 and 2026 Midwest Challenge offshore powerboat racing events. Is there anybody that would like to speak to this one?
Sure, I can take this in Administrator Bradley's absence. So this is going to be an agreement between the City of Sheboygan and P1 Motor Sports LLC. This is going to be a 2-year memorandum of understanding, just kind of outlining the duties and responsibilities that P1 is going to be responsible for the boat races in August, and outlining the city responsibilities during that event.
Alder Perella?
I just was curious about the 2 years. Why do we do it for 2026 as well?
So it's our understanding that P1 is anticipating on coming back for the 2026 year. We hope they come back further, but they're committing to the 2026 year. So we included that in the MOU.
They are committing already for 2026. Is that what you said?
Correct.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Any other questions or comments? Alder Decker.
You may show no interest in sending that out.
We'll do Alder Decker next. Alder Lefebvre.
Okay. Is it my understanding then that they're not really showing any real interest in extending that any further than 2026, that we might be able to like lock it in place? Because it would sure do us an advantage to be able to have that so we could budget for it properly.
Sure. So it's our understanding that they potentially are coming back for the foreseeable future. This memo is just outlining the next 2 years for that agreement.
Okay. All right.
Alder Decker.
Yes. Is there any changes really from the past, from the past races, as far as anything significant that we should really take note of from what we've had taken care of in the past and what we're taking care of now?
No, this is just putting all of the staff duties and P1 responsibilities in writing so that there's no questions when we get to event day.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Any further discussion? If not, we'd be looking for a motion to approve on this one. Thank you.
I make a motion to approve.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Seeing no further discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Chair votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion passes. That one is approved. Next up is item 7, which was a direct referral of resolution number 4 of 2526. Resolution authorizing the sale of parcels as listed on the agenda to Ledke Apartments LLC.
Good evening. This one was already approved as part of the development agreement with Ludke Apartments. We just wanted to bring it back because it wasn't explicit that the land transfer was going to take part. It said we were going to do it, but we didn't. It wasn't spelled out in a manner that we were comfortable moving forward without full consent of council. So we're bringing it back as a specific item to be approved.
Any questions or comments on this one? Alder Perella.
Yeah, no, actually, I was wondering if, for the public's sake, if you could remind about this agreement for this property.
Yep, this will be for the construction of 33 apartments, 11 one-bedroom, 11 two-bedroom, and 11 three-bedroom. And as a part of the development agreement, this developer is committing that for the term of the TID, which is 27 years, it was set up last year, so there's 26 years remaining from right now, that they would have to meet the affordable rate for all of the apartments for the duration of the TID. Those rates are reset every July, so annually the developer will be certifying for that period of time to the city what their annual rental rates are. So we're meeting that need that was identified in the housing study, and the other need was the three-bedroom, that we're struggling to get enough three-bedroom rentals into the market, so this also meets that need.
Thank you.
Any other discussion on this one? Alder Lefebvre?
Yes, this is in my district, and I'm just making a comment on it. I really like this project. It's something that the city needs and my district needs. So,
Yes.
Good job.
Thank you.
All right, last call for discussion. Otherwise, we'd be looking for a motion to approve.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second for approval. Seeing no further discussion. Alder Perrella? Did you have? Okay. Seeing no further discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Chair votes aye, the ayes have it, the motion passes. That one is approved. Takes us to item number 8, which was a direct referral of resolution number 5 of 2526. A resolution authorizing the sale of the parcel number written on the agenda to Stephen A. Naus of Old World Creamery, LLC.
Yes, good evening again. So this is a remnant parcel that abuts property, essentially Old World Creamery. It's just a little sliver that connects all along the property that they've acquired. So their intent is kind of a bigger build-out plan is to kind of put a parking lot on this property. So they're obviously having parking issues as they're growing. They've acquired all the property around, or the property that would be affected by this, and this abuts all of their properties. So in the agreement, they would pay for the appraisal, and whatever the appraised price would be ultimately the purchase price. So they'll cover that cost, and whatever the cost is, or the price is set at, they're willing to pay.
Trivia question of the evening: why does the city own such a little strip of property?
We have them all over the place, and we're trying to clean them up. So periodically, we're going to have a lot of these coming forward. I know the mayor and I have been looking at a number of those sites, and I know a lot of adjoining landowners are interested in those. So we're looking at cleaning them up wherever it makes sense, and the city really has no public purpose for those remnants.
Makes sense to me. Alder Lefebvre?
Yes, as a member of the Redevelopment Authority, I had a chance to tour that facility. This is a really well-run organization and a real compliment to the city of Sheboygan. And they're looking at adding a significant amount of family-supporting jobs coming into the city of Sheboygan. So this is a wonderful thing.
Yes, a lot of exciting things going on there.
Alder Decker?
I just want to echo Alder Lefebvre's comments, and also I'm happy that we're getting rid of these little snippets of land that are all over the city. When we whenever we can, it's a win for the company, and it's a win for the city to put it on tax rolls. So,
Any other discussion on this item? If not, we'd be looking for a motion to approve on this one as well. Thank
I
you.
make a motion to approve.
second.
We have a motion and a second, then seeing no further discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Chair votes aye, the ayes have it, and the motion passes. That item is approved as well. Okay, the next regularly scheduled meeting date as of now is May 12th. Perhaps stay tuned to ensure that remains the date. And with that, we have exhausted our agenda and are looking for a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn?
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second for adjournment. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Chair votes aye. The ayes have it. The motion passes. We are adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair.